Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth!
No problem, John.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you. I'm gonna go f your mom.
It's Shopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Hello. Hello.
And fucking hello indeed. Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Good to see you all. I hope you're all having a brilliant day. Over here where I am, it is a miserable, wet, rainy day. It is awful outside. Just terrible. But we're live. We're here. I got you people. So it's automatically a good day. Now, I need some fucking coffee, man, because I haven't had any fucking coffee this morning, man. And I need it to function. Oh, yeah. Apparently, it's racist to drink coffee now. Well, joke's on you. I've been doing both for years. How's everybody doing? Let me know. Let me know how you've all been. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to another episode of Lethal Talk. I've done my best to try and narrow down a specific time, and I'm thinking Thursday mornings for me work really, really well. Obviously, last night we had the Happy Hump Day stream over on the Full Aussie channel, and that was a banger. That was a good stream. I had a lot of fun on that one. But we've had a few hours sleep. We're ready to get right back into it, man. How's everybody doing? Smash that thumbs up button. Get it as blue as them Cortana titties. Let's get the chat open. See who's up in this bitch. We got a few little things to talk about. We're going to hang out, shoot the shit, do all that type of stuff. And, well, you never know. Maybe we'll plug something at the end. But I see Nazma's in here. What up, Nazma? Congratulations again on the little one, Nazma. Hope you're doing well. It's a fucking state. Absolutely. Actually, you know what? What are you doing, Nazma? Do you want the link? Let me know, dude. Let's get you on. Let's talk about the absolute state of these fucking things, man. Yeesh. I see Rocky's in here. What's up, Rocky? How we doing? Good to see you, man. We have Steadfast. Hello. Jigger, motherfucking what? The Druckman failed up. Yeah, talk about the definition of failing upwards, man. Him and Kathleen Kennedy, honestly. But this Druckman one, woo! Granted, this Druckman news is a week old, but I don't think I actually streamed last week. So, whoosh. Anyway. Anonymity, hello, man. How we doing? Good to see you. Fuck, that profile picture is so wild, dude. Mara, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well, Mara. Thank you very much. The badass, the incredible Mara, the best mod we can possibly ask for. Smash that thumbs up button. I'm gonna go fuck your mom. Good clip, that one. How's your reply guy interactions going? Nazma's on the grind to fuck Dragon Age's mum. It's gonna be lit. How the fuck are you? Jade Shadow is doing the TikTok NPC streams on Kick. Pass it on. I can't. No, I'm not doing it. I did it enough last night. Adelaide needs to wash the sins away, says Dan Blackroyd. There ain't enough rain in the clouds for that. Good morning, man. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Coffee is racist. Mm. My boy Biggles, what's up, man? What did you miss? Nothing. We're just starting. We're still going through and saying hi to everybody. But how you doing, Biggles? You fucking legend. Terra Crystal. Hey, Lethal. Hashtag Lethal Master Pimp. What up, Terra Crystal? How you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Hope you've been well. Charlie. Hello, Charlie. How we doing? How we doing, Charlie? Oh, jeez, Mara. Corey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you, Corey. Hope you've been well. You'd love to, but I'm on the phone. Bastards. Well, we'll have to organize a time. Fucking hello, Subhuman. Fucking hello. Hello, Subhuman. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Blabs is in here. You're washed up. Blabs. Fold my clothes. Josh. Good day, Josh. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you very much for being here. I'm here to say one thing. He's got to say it. Roll your dog. Oh, thank you very much, Luke. You fucking legend. Paul, how we doing, Paul? Good to see you. Ronaldo A. Ramirez. Did you see that Brittany Venti, Sean, and Anna, that Star Wars girl, were on the whatever podcast? I know they were on. Of the three, I know who Anna is. I know they were on. And, dude, look, the whatever podcast fucking sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. Just dudes that try to get EFOTs on and make them look dumb. Like, dude, it's not that hard to make an EFOT look dumb. The second they have a woman that's not retarded on, they don't know what the fuck to do. All those dudes on there, they're not smart people. They are not fucking smart people. It's so easy to make a woman that only does OnlyFans. That's her career. You can make them look dumb easily without even trying, right? But the second you have a woman on there that's not completely retarded, they don't know what to do. The second they had a dude on there, they would get destroyed, man. Their whole thing is built on, we're so much smarter than dumb bitches. Yeah, because you are a dumb bitch. You're operating at a dumb bitch level. And the whole clip of them being mad because, like, she didn't have a straw. Like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's just cuckold shit, dude. They all remind me of Adam 22. It's just fucking weird. And the whole thing of her being like, look, I don't want to say my age and where I am. This is a woman that has been doxxed before. I can get behind that. It makes sense to me, but got to try and get one over the woman because God knows you pull that shit with a dude, it wouldn't fucking work. And they go on, they just try to like make fun of all like these e-girls and shit like that, but you know they're fucking trying to fuck them and in some cases probably have fucked them. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos, man. But good on Anna for making that dickhead look dumb. What up, John? How we doing, man? Good to see you. Blabs is rather submissive. Absolutely. You yell at that Gronk monster today? Sure. Absolutely. I'm not joking. I actually did. Like, I don't know, 6 hours ago or some shit. I actually did. So, how we doing, P-Dub? Good to see you. Moz's out there looking for the gooch. The gooch. That Brian dude from the whatever podcast is a lame. I agree. I think all of them are lames. I think they're all pretty fucking weak, man. Honestly, like I said, if your whole thing is I make dumb bitches look dumb, it's like, ooh, good job on that. Fucking hell, man. You outran a fucking midget that's missing one leg. Yeah, you say Bolton that motherfucker. Clemson, PC Clemson legend. What up, Clemson legend? How we doing? Pete up agrees with me. Ronaldo, they were trolling him. Anna made him look like an idiot. Control freak, yeah, that's to do with like the age and shit. Boss Hog. What up, Boss Hog? How we doing, man? Good to see you. We should make Monster talk to OnlyFans girls and make them look like geniuses. Even he would run circles around them, man. They bang half the girls. Can't say I'm surprised. They definitely jack off to most of them. You stopped watching whatever podcast long ago. I never really got into it. It just never clicked. Like, to me, it was, you're a bunch of Andrew Tate wannabes who just parrot whatever he says. And your whole thing's about making dumb bitches look like dumb bitches, which is pretty fucking easy to do. And the second there's one level of intelligence above that, you end up looking like an idiot. And then they go and have someone like Anna on, who's actually a pretty smart woman. Yeesh. But I did see the clip, but I can't say I watched the actual stream. The BLT, what's up, man? How we doing? They already had a dude. Gorlock the Destroyer. Oh, man. You know how long it took for me to be convinced that was a dude? I'm not saying I thought it was a woman. I just didn't think it was fucking human. What's up, Abomination, man? How we doing, man? Sunny Kim, how we doing, man? Ian, so forth. Hot dog, yum, hot dog. Pop, pop. Jesus, man. Get me started. Oh, bro. Luke Stone, you hate that COD turned out Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 service because those games you'd be actually interested in playing. We're going to talk about a little bit about that stuff, actually, man, because it is interesting. It is finishing. Anonymity says they're lame manosphere dudes. That's what I need to know. They're probably buying those self-help books written by a self-taught pro who wrote out at a Starbucks. It's all the same shit. You want to be a better dude? Well, you need to go quit your job and drink more water. Oh, that's going to be how much dollars a month? Oh, okay. Right on, right on. And dude, most of those guys on that thing, they're sub to OnlyFans. They jack off to all these girls and all that type of shit. It's just such bullshit, dude. Like, I'm someone, I do agree that in today's age, I don't think men have ever been treated as bad as we are today, right? And I think the easy option is to blame it on women. But I think that's such a fucking woman thing to do. Have some self-accountability, some self-respect, some self-responsibility, and do what you can do to be a better version of yourself. You're not going to be able to do that every single day. Some days are just going to be dog shit. Some days are going to be pretty fucking good, though. And that's not to say that women are perfect, because they're fucked. But it's just such a bitch move, the way a lot of these dudes act. It's fucking dumb, man. That's why I never got into the whole Andrew Tate thing. And a lot of what he says he doesn't even fucking believe. It's all just marketing. Andrew Tate is an ad. He's a walking ad. But there's a lot of cucked out dudes out there that fall for that shit. And how come anytime something like there's some big Andrew Tate fan, it always ends up being a sneako? The dude that's lying in bed watching his bitch be fucked by another dude. Anyway, I could go on about that shit for a while. Yummy, yummy. Oh, man. Snacks, what's up, Snacks? How we doing, man? Good to see you, Snacks. Defarious Naughty Dog is finished. They're fucked. Fundamentally fucked. It's over. Metaphase dudes are a phase like emos and skaters. See, I don't even understand the whole movement. I don't. But it probably is. A generation of children raised by single-parent households. Not that a single-parent household is necessarily a bad thing. I agree. Not to get too personal or anything, but I've only seen my mother a handful of times. I was raised by my dad. Just my dad. And it was around that. And like, when I was in school, he was kind of the odd one out. Because back then, it was very rare to see a single father. Like, single mothers were a thing. But it was very rare to see a single father. So he was kind of the odd one out in that whole thing. The smoking patriot. Wow, I join a stream. The first thing I hear is most days are gonna be fucked. I said some days are gonna be fucked. How you doing, mate? Good to see you, dude. Cut culture is bad. I agree. Tate's a clickbait bitch. Yes. He doesn't believe half the shit he says. I believe most of what he says. I agree with most of what he says, even some of the more fucked up shit. I do agree with it, but he is an ad, a walking advertisement. Obviously, some of the shit that happened to him is pretty fucking bullshit. Some of it you might be like, don't know about that one. But people have lost the ability to think for themselves, or at least form their own opinion. A lot of people these days will just mimic whatever opinion they see online, but they're not even like that. They'll see someone who's got, quite a lot of internet status, and they'll say something, and these people would be like, oh, I'm just going to copy what they say. But because they're not the ones that originally said it, 3/4 of the time, they don't know what they're actually saying. And when they're pushed on it, they end up looking like idiots. The person who originally said it at least has their own thoughts and can back up whatever their claim is, whether you agree or disagree. But someone that just parrots other people's bullshit just looks like a fucking retard most of the time. Whew. Boss Hog, I'm your dad. John. Around here, a lot of single-parent households are linked to a certain group of people in certain neighborhoods. Yeah, I think it's the same anywhere, honestly. Hit the gym, then the beach, and talk to real NPCs. I mean, yeesh. Lol. How have you been, Snacks? It's good to see you, dude. Tate learned how to get guys to send in money. Yeah, it's easy. Women are to blame for all your problems. You need to be a better dude. Quit your job. Go to the gym with the money that you will no longer have from quitting your job. Become a billionaire. Why don't you guys just become a billionaire? What is wrong with you? Just be a billionaire. Go to the gym. Buy a Bugatti. Women are to blame. Quit your job. That'll be $500 a month. Thank you very much. You're not saying bro enough. That's more of a Aiden Ross. Yeesh. Oh, yeah. Don't listen to music. Don't play video games. It's like, bro, it's all bullshit. Have fake beef with everyone online so we can promote upcoming bullshit. Wasn't him and the Logan, what's his name? Fucking Logan Paul, whatever his name. Yeah, there's Jake and Logan. I can't remember. I get them mixed up. But weren't those two having mad fucking dramas? And now they're best friends, and the viewership has just woo! It's all bullshit. It's all fucking bullshit. But anyway, boys and girls, thank you very much for being here. Let's get started with everything. We got a few things to go over with. Now, actually, this kind of somewhat ties into what we've been talking about. How we doing, fuck Norris? Let's get started. Now, I came across this in my travels with just looking at shit, and this grabbed my attention. Let me have a quick coffee sip. Oh, yeah. So, the UK Gaming Disorder Clinic reports huge influx of patients. Gaming Disorder Clinic? Motherfucker, the only gaming disorder clinic should be for scrubs that need to get good. Am I right? On God. Huge influx of patients. Now, to me, this kid looks like he's having a banger of a time. What's he got there? He's got his pizza. He's got some M&Ms. He's got a bowl of chips. I think he's having a good time, man. This looks pretty cool to me, dude. But the UK Gaming Disorder Clinic, a gaming disorder clinic, man. Shit. Anyone that plays Fortnite should be sent to these fucking things, man. We can fix them. We can save them. Now, look, and obviously, if you spend all day, every day playing video games, that's not good. And take it from me as someone that I probably play more video games than the average person. Okay. If you do anything too much, it's not good for you. Doesn't matter what it is. If you do it too much, it's not good for you. That doesn't mean you can't have a little bit of fun here and there. Like, look, an example I always go back to is We've all had days where you're like, you know what I'm doing today? I'm just going to sit in my underwear, eat cereal, and I'm going to binge watch a whole anime season. We all do that from time to time. Just don't do it every fucking day. Then there's a problem. Then there's a serious problem. My favorite comedian, Doug Stanhope, he had a great quote about excessive moderation, okay? You do it hardcore, but you only do it every now and then. His example was, you don't eat a little bit of a mushroom and see some freaky colors every weekend. He said, no, you eat the whole bag and see God, but you only do it every now and then. Don't get a cheap hooker every weekend. Save that money, and on Christmas, get the most incredible expensive hooker you can find. Excessive moderation. But let's find out what's going on here. Man, I'm going to have to get like Blabs to come on these streams to be Reed Bitch or some shit. It was recently revealed in the article. Blabs, what are you doing? It was recently revealed in an article published on The Guardian. Well, that's your problem right there. That a unique clinic in the United Kingdom has experienced a staggering influx of patients. It's the National Center for Gaming Disorders. Gaming disorders is not a real thing. You can be hooked on anything. Fuck, I probably drink too much coffee. Caffeine's a drug. I'm probably hooked on this. I say that as I drink some. An NHS-backed clinic was opened in 2020 off the back of a network of gambling treatment clinics to support those suffering from addictions and gaming disorders. Motherfucker. This is dumb. This is dumb. The only thing in gaming that leads to gambling is loot boxes. Despite how much companies like EA and Activision and whatnot try to tell us that there's no link between loot boxes and gambling, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that that's bullshit. Clearly, there's a fucking link there. Video games do not cause violence, but over monetization does cause gambling. That's true. All right, where are we at? So in this article, it was highlighted that early estimations and projects of patient numbers have been shattered. In less than 3 years, 855 referrals have been made to the National Center for Gaming Disorders. I wonder if I can just ring them up and dob someone in. Be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Fucking boss hog fucking dog shit. We're sending him in, man. We got to teach him to get good. It was originally thought that no more than 50 patients a year would be seen at the clinic. That's an increase over expectations for more than 470%. What a trip. Hey, Faye, how we doing? Hassan, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. I see my boy Herbs is up in this bitch. What up, Herbs? Good to see you, dude, man. Hope you're feeling better. The desperation of families. Look, if this is going where I think it's going, okay? Parents, you can go into your kid's room and just turn off the game. Right? If you're looking at your child and you go, this motherfucker just sits in this room 20 hours a day and plays video games nonstop, you go in there and turn that shit off. Especially in this day and age, man, where we're seeing that kids are spending their family's life savings on fucking League of Legends skins or some shit, man. Where are the parents in this whole thing? So it was a two-part breakdown in The Guardian, with one chapter being written up by Professor Henrietta Bowden-Jones. Sounds like should be an Evil Dead. The director of the NCGD. In the other chapter, the article published by Rob Davis, a more gambling-focused approach detailing crossovers between gaming and betting industries are highlighting right now. In some ways, it's the gambling aspects of gaming that can get young people hooked so fast. All right, actually, I completely agree with that. I think the link between loot boxes and gambling is undeniable. If you get a child and you have them going through, I don't know, let's think of like Overwatch 1. If you get them playing Overwatch and they're just sitting there opening loot boxes day in, day out, I think the chances of that kid growing up to have a gambling problem is going to skyrocket. So it was revealed that a third of patients referred to the NCGD was sent there because of addiction to loot boxes, which remains an ongoing debate in the world of gaming. It was also, and just for the record, I do think that while it does lead to gambling, I don't think video games cause violence or anything like that. That argument makes no sense whatsoever. We're all going to go back to the classics. Grew up playing Mortal Kombat, never ripped off anyone's head. Grew up playing Grand Theft Auto, never stole a car, fucked a hooker, and then cut her head off, except for that one time, but that doesn't count. It was also highlighted that over the course of a 1-year period, around 12% of patients referred to the clinic were suffering from compulsive disorders tied to popular battle royale game Fortnite. Now, I hate Fortnite. I don't care if you play Fortnite. I seriously don't care. I'm just happy people are playing video games and having fun. I say that as a gamer myself. But this whole thing when like the FTC cracked down on Fortnite, that was dumb to me. Where were the parents? That was on the parents. Don't get me wrong. Fortnite was doing some predatory things, but they weren't doing anything different that Call of Duty, Apex Legends, League of Legends, FIFA. They weren't doing anything different that they weren't doing. They didn't come after them. Then working our way down the list, provided 10% were connected to Minecraft and 8% to Call of Duty and around 5% to Roblox. Guys, I think it's time we rebrand as a Roblox channel. Reportedly, more than half the patients referred to the clinic for treatment of a gaming disorder are children. In the article penned Bowden Jones, damning that the desperate statements were made. Let's read this quote here, shall we? I have met children who felt they would rather be dead than not game. Kids say stupid shit. Anyway, and said so to their parents. Doors, objects, possessions, and things get broken in fits of rage. All right, look, listen. I'm about to blow your mind here. I'm about to blow your fucking mind here. Children ain't the only ones that have fits of rage and break shit, especially when it comes to video games. I think everyone in here at some stage in their life has, and I know I'm guilty of this. I mean, fuck, there's probably clips out there of me doing it live on stream. We've all overreacted to a video game at times. It's happened. I mean, lest we forget last year when I smashed my controller on the ground playing Warzone. It happens, dude. So I don't think we can blame that entirely on children. Even though if you do see a kid acting out, you should definitely be like, well, you little... Where are the parents in this whole thing is my point. So sometimes people get hurt. And smack them out then. Possibly the most surprising aspect has been the amount of involvement from police to these homes after a domestic violence issue. Man, don't you hate that when you're like one off a 20 bomb and your mum just comes in and starts tripping out, so you just got to knock the bitch out? Shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. The young age of children makes it hard to hear these stories. Yeah, well, look, it's very simple. And I said this right at the start. It doesn't matter what you do in life. If you do it too much, it's a problem. I say this as someone that plays more video games than the average person. Excessive moderation, people. But a lot of this shit you can just be blamed on parents, in my opinion. Chat, how are we feeling about this? Sandro is up in this bitch. Good to see you. By the way, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Slap that thumbs up button. Champions. And a big shout out to all the channel members, man. Thank you very much. Ian so forth with the 15. Thank you very much, sir. It's compulsive. It's a compulsive gambling clinic, not a gaming clinic. Yeah, this whole thing started like gambling more so than gaming to me. The Guardian really is toilet paper. I will counter your claim and say toilet paper has value, or at least a use. A one-time use, but still a use. But no, absolutely. I do agree with that. To me, this whole thing was a lot more about gambling than it was about gaming. This wasn't about, oh, shit, my kid spends his whole life playing a video game. Well, if that was the case, you can go in there and turn the fucking thing off, man. Go, look, especially if it's a dude. I think if you have a young boy that spends... And I'm talking like primary school. You know what? We'll say primary school to early, late teens. before 18, we'll say at 16, all right? If you're looking at your son and he's playing way too much video games, I mean, that's all he fucking does. He doesn't have a social life. You should probably get involved. Step in there and turn that thing off. Give him a ball. Go here, go outside, throw this ball. Fucking, I don't know. It's like, this is how I feel about a lot of these kids these days, man. It's like, you look at them and you're like, can you do something? Just fucking do something. I don't care what it is, but fucking do something. Holy shit. Kick a ball. Go fucking play with your friends. Go for a bike ride. Fuck, try to steal a car. Get into a fight. Do something. Jesus Christ. That's why they should let me be a parent. Woo. Trucker Rob with the fiver. Thank you very much, Trucker Rob. Well, howdy. Howdy to you, sir, Trucker Rob. How have you been, mate? Good to see you. Thank you very much, kind sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Oh, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nobody's on their first controller. If you are, hey, if you are still on your first controller, you need to go here. I'll tell you what. I'm going to open my own gaming disorder clinic. You send me noobs, scrubs, and people that just genuinely need to get good, I'll sort them out. Give them a fucking whooping. I get the golf club. Get a proper fixing. You remember the controller smashing? It's a good one. Loot boxes are coming evil nowadays. I miss the days of fighting and grinding out for cool gear and skins. Agreed. I do think some games are kind of pushing back to get to that as a norm, though. The Guardian probably gave Cuties a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Discipline your kids. Fucking oath. People line up for toilet paper. Toilet paper has never let me down in my darkest hour. You know what? He's got a point. He's got a point there. I can't argue with that. That's why kids need to do sports when they're younger. It teaches them social skills very quickly and builds character. Oh, man, I could not agree more with that. I think a child should do a team sport and a solo sport. So something like, I don't know, football, soccer, cricket, fucking whatever it is. And then like boxing, karate, or some shit like that as well, man. It's good for them. Good for them. Yeesh. Yeesh, Dan. How we doing, Superman 82? Good to see you, sir. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Frank the Bunny, how you doing, man? What's the weather like where you are, man? It's fucking dog shit where I am. What is there to do, though? That's my question. The other parents won't let their children outside because they're scared of COVID, climate change, white supremacy, and terrorists on every corner. Embrace it. As a child, they should embrace it then. They're going to go, Mum, I'm going to go outside, get COVID, join the Ku Klux Klan, join the terrorist organization. What else we got here? And I'm going to litter. I'm going to do something. I'm going to be responsible for climate change. I mean, like, see, I get what you mean. A lot of parents are overbearing and just fucking retarded. But that's on them, man. And their kids got to grow up to be a fuck up anyway, man. But just, hey, here's a cricket bat. Here's a ball. Let's just get, like, you know, a few friends, go down to the nets and have a swing. Just go down and throw a ball and whatever, man. It's all munted. It's all fucking munted. Yeesh. Crazy ass shit, boys and girls. Crazy ass shit. Get out there and burn ants, son. Oh, man. When I was a kid, the rule was to be home before supper time. When I was, it was when the street lights started to come on. When the street lights come and started to turn on, I had to run home. And then obviously as I got older and shit, I was, when I got into my teens, I was awful. I was fucking awful, man. I would just disappear. I would just disappear, then come home like a week later, and Dad would be like, "What the fuck? I thought you'd left. I thought you moved out." I'm like, "Nah, I was just out for a week. I was on a bender." Do not recommend that. But you know what I mean? And that's a lot of things as well. That's actually a little side tangent, man. I think the next generation of kids, dude, I could not wait to move into here where I am so I could be away from everyone. I just wanted to live by myself, right? I could not fucking wait to move out. A lot of kids these days don't want to move out. They just want to fucking leech forever. Now, obviously, there's different circumstances here and there where it works out to your benefit to stay with mama and papa for a little bit longer, whatever. But they all have the same common trait of they inevitably want to move out and be by themselves. That just doesn't, that's evaporating, man. I could not picture that, dude. Look, since I've lived by myself, this is the best that me and my dad have ever gotten along. And it's great. I go and see him once every 2 weeks or whatever and fucking have dinner with him. I kind of talk to him more like a friend. But when I was living with him, and when I was in my late teens and I was living with him, I wanted to fucking kill him. And I'm pretty sure he was close to killing me sometimes. But it's just such a weird mentality, man. Kids these days, they don't want to move out. My generation, I actually think I was the last normal generation, which is saying something. I'm pretty sure everyone thinks they were the last normal generation. But when we were all growing up, I was like, I can't fucking wait to move out. Yeah, even just on that fundamental level one, I want to move out, get my own places so I can bring women over. Just on that what level one bullshit. That doesn't even exist anymore. How is a dude going to be in, let's just say their 20s, right? How's a dude going to be in their 20s, meet a girl, want to bring her home for a little la-di-da, and then she walks in and the dude's mum's there? Yeah, okay. But you know what I mean? Just on some level one bullshit. The nets are batting cages? Yes. But being athletic and going to the gym is a sign that you're an alt-right extremist. Be proud of it. Embrace it. And so forth becomes a channel member as an epic lad. Ian, you fucking epic lad. Holy shit. Can we get some love for Ian? Thank you very much, Ian, you epic lad. Champion of the people. What, Ian? What do we got? What can we play for Ian? Oh, here we go.
Stop being such a girl. Don't be a girl.
Even the soy lord Dave Filoni believes you shouldn't be a woman. Thank you very much, Ian. Fucking epic lad. Epic fucking lad, dude. Champion. Thank you as well to all the channel members, man. You guys are crazy. Man, we got a few things here. What do we want to move on to? Let's do this one really quickly, man. Let's have a giggle at this shit. Let's have a fucking giggle at this shit. The absolute state of gaming journalism, man. And you guys have heard me say this before. I cannot decide what is worse. So, chat, you tell me, what do you think is worse? Gaming journalism or comic book journalism? I know, that's a tough one. That is a fucking tough one. I change my mind depending on which side of the bed I wake up on. But today, the worser of the two is gaming journalism. And let me just start by saying this. I don't even fucking like The Legend of Zelda. Never really got into it. I've never owned one of them. I've played some of the games at friends' places growing up, right? They're both the worst. Just yes. Yes. How we doing, Holocron? Good to see you. And while I'm not really the biggest Nintendo fan, and I'm far from the biggest Legend of Zelda fan, what we're looking at here is retardation. Very bad retardation. Dude, I hate it that I can sit down and joke for months about how Link is a tranny. I can make that joke for months. And everyone's just, oh, shut up, Lethal, a little giggle here and there. Right. And then all of a sudden, the weirdos start actually pushing the idea that Link is a tranny. And then I'm caught going, whoa, I'm not part of them. I was just trying to make fun of my friends by saying their favorite character is a tranny. I'm just making a retarded joke. And then the actual retards start pushing the idea as truth, even though clearly it's not fucking truth. Man, it's like the line between parody and what's real is so blurry these days, man. So fucking blurry. However, Tears of the Kingdom fans think they see Link's well-endured package. Did John Campea write this? Did John Campea write this shit? John Campea, man. Hey, guys, I got a picture of Tobey Maguire's cock. Cheers, buddy. What is this shit? This should not make headlines in gaming journalism. What this is this is something that people will say to their friends. This is something that would be like, oh, did you guys know this? You can kind of see Link's ball sack in one part. But it shouldn't be like part of journalism, man. Do you get where I'm coming from? This is the type of shit that friends say to each other as a joke. The type of shit like on stream where it'd be like, oi, there's one part where you can see Lara Croft's butthole if you look really carefully and you angle it against the wall. But no, that should not make fucking headlines for mainstream gaming journalism. Sites like Kotaku are truly, I don't understand. They're truly fucked, right? And I don't mean that from a mental capacity because, well, they are. But they're a ticking time bomb. All these types of outlets are a ticking time bomb that don't have much longer left, right? We've seen sites shut down, okay? Over the past few months, we've seen a lot of these sites shut down. These sites don't have long left. When this is the level of journalism that they're putting out, they can't sustain themselves. They're losing ad revenue. They're losing everything, man. Look, in fact, because of Trucker Rob and Ian, this stream right now has probably made more money than this whole fucking article has with all the ads on it. I have my ad blocker on and all that stuff. But what we're seeing in this day and age is we don't need these types of sites anymore, okay? They are not needed. What we have now, I see people in the chat saying AI can replace them. While I do agree with that, we don't even need that as well. Anyone with a camera and a mic these days can just turn on their camera and talk about gaming news. And the difference is because it's to a live chat, people in the chat can pretty quickly figure out if this person knows what they're talking about, is at least interested in what they're talking about, or is genuine. People that write this type of shit, I don't believe they play video games. At least not for fun. These are the types of people that complain that their job is them getting early access to video games, right? How can you complain about that type of shit, man? We're living in an age now where people have options. They can choose where they get it from. They can look at this shit and go, what the fuck is this? Or they can see someone live like Mr. Matty Plays and be like, hey, I'm an Xbox fan. Mr. Matty Plays. He covers a lot of Xbox news. Let's go and see what he's talking about. So here we go. I regret to inform you that Link jiggle physics aren't what they appear to be. Recently, a couple of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom players experienced an unexpected but funny jump scare. And no, the jump scare had nothing to do with the game's imposing Vin and Ganon. It was apparently the jiggle physics of the hero of Hyrule's crowd jewels, or at least, or at least what looks like it. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those explainer blogs, so buckle up, buckaroos. Earlier this week, Twitter user Daft Dildo uploaded Tears of the Kingdom gameplay clip of Link falling to his knees with the Pulitzer Prize worthy caption, Link balls jump scare. Folks, the screenshot of what seemed like Link's dangly bits can only be compared to the bulge attached to the below waist of Clone High's JFK. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to try and do this. That fang is fanging. To the matters and all more cinematic, a fellow Twitter user named Kyra replied with a video of Link getting ragdolled to the ground, causing his balls to sway in response, like two large ballop sacks full of shock fruit. Like I said, this right here is the type of shit that friends would say to each other. Okay, hey, I'm pretty sure I saw Link's ball sack while playing. All right? This is the type of shit people say to each other as a joke. And in no world should shit like this make a headline for gaming journalism. Truly fucking pathetic. The absolute state of it. It's fucked in the head, dude. It's fucked in the head. But for all the women in the chat,
Stop being such a girl. Don't be a girl.
stop it. Just fucking stop it. Actually, you know what? Stay women, for the love of God. Oh, man. 10, 15 years ago, these writers were embracing tech. Yep. I love it, but you see sites like Kotaku's, like YouTube and all that, man. Like, let me just show you what I'm talking about. And then we have the Boss Hulk with the $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Boss Hulk. He says, hashtag, no buzzer, no peace. That's still my favorite meme. Oh, golly gosh. Thank you very much, Boss Hulk. Appreciate that. Champion, man. Thank you. So just to give you an idea, this is Kotaku's channel, 366,000 subs. Pretty successful in my opinion. Bigger than this channel will ever get. But they really only pop off when they have something exclusive or something that's brand new and breaking, like Baldur's Gate 3 character creator. That's news. As I do think gameplay-wise, this game is shaping up to be great, but this game will only be remembered as the game that lets you fuck a bear. But apart from that, for 366,000 subscribers, not really doing very well, man. Not really doing very well. Like I said, unless there's like breaking news or something they have exclusive access to, a lot of these outlets don't perform well. And the simple reason is they're full of shit. We're getting to us. Well, sorry, we're in a stage now where people are aware. Like I said before, a chat of viewers can look at something and very quickly determine the levels of authenticity behind it. And just being genuine, it's not necessarily about agreeing, right? It's more about being genuine. You don't need to agree with everyone. It's impossible to agree with someone 100% of the time. And the difference is can you look at them and be like, this person's actually genuine. I disagree with what they're saying, but they're genuine in their they're genuine in their approach to it. Oh man. All right. We can touch on this one really quick as well. How's everyone doing, man? Thank you all for being here. Let's just quickly get to this one. There's not really much to say on this one. Well, there is, but we spent like an hour ranting about this type of stuff on the last Gronkin on Dogs, which is the hashtag #1 non-shield gaming podcast. So Activision Blizzard, we got some numbers. Activision Blizzard has revealed that they now make more money from PC and mobile than consoles. Mobile revenue is... It's fucking wild to me, man. I know it's not really breaking news that mobile games pull in a fuck ton of money. But to me, it's just fascinating to see the money they put in, which is why I was so intrigued and for a while keeping up with all the Diablo Immortal news, because I was fascinated with just how much money that game was making. And I couldn't understand why. But mobile gaming, I still think it's a fucking meme. But damn, dude, it makes money. It makes money. So this is just for Activision Blizzard. Okay, and this money values are a total of 6 months of the year ending of June 30th. Whew. Console is making $1.19 billion. That's a lot of money. PC is making $1.25 billion. That's a lot of money. But the mobile is making nearly $2 billion with a fucking B. Mobile is a massive earner for COD. Call of Duty Mobile, bro. So once again, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, if you were Activision and you were looking at all the fucking drama that's going down, people are genuinely fucking pissed off. If you were Activision and you're looking at these numbers, why the fuck would you care that people are mad? Shit, make them madder. It's a trip, bro. It is a fucking trip. How do they put... What a world. What a fucking world, boys and girls. This is where we're at now. A lot of money. A lot of fucking money, man. A lot of boycott. A lot of good that boycott did. Boycott didn't last long, bro. Thanks, Jeff. These people are weirdos. Look, let's just have a quick look, man. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have already seen this, but just to show you again. So, Modern Warfare 2 / Warzone 2. So, 20 minutes ago, there was, we'll just say, 55,000 people playing it. We'll just round it up. All right. This here, this May is when the boycott started. And it had absolutely nothing to do with the Nick Merck situation or anything like that. This was before that happened. This was when Activision was sending out cease and desists to sites like X Labs, and the shutdown of SM2, which was just a really big mod. And it looked really fucking cool. So sites like Boy and X Labs were third-party clients that were making it playable for the older CODs. Because if you boot up an older COD, you'd get your shit fucking hacked. I'm not just talking about getting an account reset or anything like that. I'm talking these motherfuckers get your bank details, man. It was unsafe to play those games, which is a shame, man, because regardless of what you think about it, I think games should be preserved, you know, which is a problem the industry's facing at the moment. It's hard to find some of these old school games without breaking an arm and a leg. Like, I think a good example is the 2 Cybertron games, War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron. You got to really dish out a lot of money. Well, not a lot of money, but more money than you'd expect to get those games now, unless you already own them. But since the Activision deal has more or less gone through with Microsoft, hopefully there'll be more incentive to get those games out there, make them more available digitally, put them on Game Pass. Just fucking do something, man. Like, goddamn. But anyway, But anyway, what we're looking at here now is fucking the boycott. This is when the boycott started, when a quarter of the players, sorry, not a quarter, a fifth of the remaining players left when all that cease and desist bullshit went down because people were fucking mad, and rightfully so. As someone that was grinding a lot of COD, because you know, I think when it comes to FPS, say what you will, they kind of lead it. Despite how much they get wrong, their fundamentals that they've got right, they are leading it, okay? And I'm just being objective. As much as I thought this game really fell off as the longer it went on, it's still a fucking juggernaut, okay? But then this all happened, and that was enough for me to drop it. I just can't get behind this. It just feels wrong. And then Nick Merckx happened. No one gave a fuck when Nick Merckx happened. People were angry on Twitter. But when it came to actually saying, fuck this, no one gave a fuck. All it took for people to be over it was a new Warzone map. Granted, that map was going to be coming out no matter what happened at that time, right? And then we saw the Black Cell Battle Pass. Now, a Black Cell Battle Pass in Call of Duty is a Battle Pass plus, a Premium Plus Battle Pass, which you have to spend real-world money on. You can't just buy it with in-game currency because most Battle Passes, you only have to buy the first one and you're guaranteed to make enough in-game store credits that you can always afford the next one, so you can only just blah, 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 roll over, right? But the Premium Battle Pass, the Black Cell, you have to spend real-world money on. And when that dropped, it was right at the top. It was like number 3 on the Steam chart sales. And then everyone was like, oh, but Lethal, it was only there for 2 or 3 days, and then it completely fell off. It's a failure. No. When a new season for a game starts and you're going to be grinding out that season, you don't wait to get the Battle Pass to start grinding it. You want to get it ASAP. The first 72 hours are when most of those sales are going to happen. And then we look at what we were just looking at before with how much money they made. And this isn't me saying this because I'm supporting them. This is just me being able to fucking count. Anyway, that's enough of that little tangent. I'll go forever and ever and ever on that one, man. God damn. Holy titty balls. Ian dropped 5 channel memberships. Thank you very much, Ian. Unfortunately, they don't show on StreamYards, but I can see them over here. They went to Dan Blackroyd, Anonymity T2, Holocron, Library Fox, the Yellow Spider guy, and Jolly. Thank you very much, Ian. Spam those emojis, boys and girls. Fucking spam that shit. Spam those motherfucking emojis. Champions. Thank you very much, Ian. Can't help but think that was just a fuck you at Kotaku. Thank you, Ian. Legend. All right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Now, I did want to yap about this for a little bit as well. Granted, I know this happened last week, but I didn't get around to it. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of emojis. This is great. This is great. Yeesh. Oh, okay. So good. So good. Anyway, Neil Druckman, he's basically the guy at Naughty Dog now. Even during Last of Us 2, he wasn't, he was kind of like in control, but he was in control. Now, it's official. Neil Druckman, alone at the tops as Naughty Dog co-president, retires after 25 years. The age and era of Naughty Dog Neil Druckman is officially in full effect right now. After the absolute fucking disaster that was The Last of Us 2, which didn't actually sell as well as people make it out to be. It was beaten by Ghost of Tsushima, which was a pretty fun game. But Last of Us 2, man, the leaks and the drama surrounding this game eclipsed the actual game themselves, man. I remember watching this game leak. I was on my laptop watching this game leak. It was on Twitter going, this account right now is leaking everything on YouTube. So you just go and then you hit refresh and there was more. Hit refresh and there was more. And then, of course, we saw Abby Zilla come in with the fucking golf club and beat the living shit out of Joel, going full fucking Negan from Walking Dead on him. I'm going to beat the fuckity fuck out of you. Caved his head in, man. And chat, let me know if you agree with this. I still to this day believe that Abby was planned as a trans character. And I still believe they can pull that out of their pocket whenever they need to, whenever they want to. I know there's been a cajillion opportunities for them to play that card, but I still believe it. Anyway, so the Naughty Dog co-president Evan Wells is retiring at the end of the year, leaving Neil Druckman to fully take the reins of one of PlayStation's best-known studios. In a message published on Naughty Dog's official site, Wells talked about his 30-year career in games and praised Druckman, dude, corporate talk, saying that he's incredibly confident that he's leaving the studio in the best hands.
You serious?
They're fucked. Dude. Yeah, man. We went from fun shit like fucking this to Druckman. Oh, cuckety cuckman. And look, I know some people did actually enjoy the Last of Us show. You can enjoy whatever the fuck you want. I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't like. That's impossible, right? And I know some people were actually kind of giving me a bit of grief, being like, fuck you, you're just a Naughty Dog hater, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I fucking am. It was a trip to me to see people like me that had gotten strikes from Naughty Dog watching their show. It wasn't worth it to me, man. I mean, granted, I was never really the biggest Last of Us fan, unlike a lot of people were. So maybe, look, I got respect for the first game. I think the first game's plot is really good. I think it's a bit overrated, but I get it. Anyway, this is something that I've been discussing with Naughty Dog Studio leadership team for well over a year, and with Neil for even longer than that. The decision brings it with overwhelming, conflicting emotions, but I've come to realize that I'm content with my time at the studio and all that we've accomplished together in the last 25 years. I couldn't be more confident in Neil's ability to carry on running the studio. It's the right time for me to provide the opportunity for him and the others on the studio leadership team to steer the studio into a successful future. Oh, son. You couldn't be further from you couldn't be wrong. You couldn't possibly be any more incorrect on this. I saw some people looking at this and they're saying he's just jumping off the ship, man. He's just ditching a sinking ship, which may very well be the case, but to work there for 25 years, that's a long time, man. That's a long time to be working at the same place. And look, he gave us some absolute bangers, man, like the Crash Bandicoots and all that type of stuff. So good for him, man. But boy, if you think this dude next to you is going to do you justice, you tripping. So here we have Neil Cuckman. Sad to see my boss, mentor, partner, and friend leave, but happy for him to enjoy a well-earned retirement. Evan, your unmatched legacy will forever be a part of Naughty Dog. But you're destroying that, Neil. You're destroying that. Evan Wells has been at Naughty Dog since 1998, with credits including Crash Team Racing, Jack and Daxter. Oh, son, I love Jack and Daxter. Jack and Daxter 2 was fucking off tap. Jack 3 was wild, man. Jack 3 was wild. I even like Jack X, the racing one, man. But going from Jack and Daxter 1 to Jack and Daxter 2 is pretty jarring. They're very different, man. But Jack 2 was off tap, man. Wells became co-president of Naughty Dog following the departure of founders Jason Rubin. I wonder if he has any relation to Mark Rubin. Should look into that. And Andy Gavin in 2004. Druckman was promoted to co-president alongside Wells in 2020. Wells departs in the midst of a challenging year of Naughty Dog. While The Last of Us has found great success on television, the multiplayer version has faced setbacks and delays. My theory with The Last of Us multiplayer game is I don't think it's just going to be a straight up, like team deathmatch type thing. I think it's going to be more of an extraction or possibly a battle royale type thing, man. So the piece, which that's just purely me guessing, I could be way off. The PC port, which launched back in March, has been similarly met with mixed reviews. Oh, it was terrible, man. It was not optimized. They got the same people that did the PC optimization for Arkham Knight. Yeah, remember that fucking heap of shit on PC? Remember that when that launched? They got the same people to do the Last of Us PC port, which gave us an absolute banger. I'm going to get it right now, but it gave us this absolute banger. The Last of Us PC port. Joel Black. Where is it? Which gave us this absolute fucking banger. Joel's blackfacing, boys and girls. Remember that? That's the people you got to optimize this game. What a fucking world. Boys and girls, we are 2 likes away from 50. Can we hit 50 likes on this stream? That'd be incredible. The nail in Naughty Dog's cuck shed. I would call it the Neil nail. The Neil nail. Is A2D2 here? Ah. Hi, A2D2. Naughty Dog had third-party dishing out strikes. Yeah, the name was... Fuck, I'm actually blanking on it. But they gave me strikes. I remember that. I was one of the people getting fucked by them. Good times. Good times. My boy, Ryan motherfucking Reaper's up in this bitch. What up, Ryan? Dude, Ryan, you've been doing such a great job with Full Aussie Channel, man. You really fucking have been, dude. Really fucking have been, man. Yeah. They, yeesh. That's what happens when you don't test your shit. Now, obviously, there's going to be some things that just get through and you can't help that. But this one's pretty fucking bad, especially in considering all the fucking virtue signaling that they've been doing. Oh, man. How we doing for time? Cool. I'm finally represented. Lol. NPC. The NPC shit, god damn, dude. That shit's wild. What, boys and girls? I think actually what we're going to start to do is we are going to start to wind down a little bit. I'm going to be on Kick and on my gaming channel a little bit later. We're planning to finally start the Street Fighter 6 career. So hopefully see you there. But I do actually want to plug something before we go. I finally got around to it, and some of you guys did see last night that I did this. Well, last night for me at least that I did this. I haven't fully gotten to set it up yet, but the whole opening cards has kind of become a thing. So I did start the channel, Lethal Decks, where we're going to be opening cards. We're going to be opening Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Digimon, Dragon Ball, and whatever else we're interested in. All right. And the first thing we're going to open on this channel is this bad boy. The Legendary Collection 25th Anniversary Edition of Yu-Gi-Oh! The Egyptian Gods. It's going to be the first thing we open over there, man. Like I said, I haven't got it set up yet, but there it is. So here is the link, boys and girls, if you're interested in card opening and all that type of shit. Who knows, man? Who knows what else we could come across? This is just purely going to be a hobby channel. Not really going to give a fuck about monetization. If it happens, it happens. Awesome. But it's going to be a pure hobby thing. It's not going to have any set schedule or anything like that. Except for there is one stream that I'm just going to say right now that myself and Biggles are talking about. We're planning it out at the moment, which should be pretty fun. With myself and Biggles. We're planning out streams that we can do with this and types of shit. Biggles knows cards very well. So he was the first person I went to talk about with this, but yeah, as you can see, I haven't even got the fucking channel profile picture. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Dan. Just say I haven't even got a profile picture yet, but we're getting it all set up. So if you're into that shit, yeah. Oh shit, if you already saw me, I'm gonna have to get this video moving pretty quickly over there. But again, thank you, boys and girls. Thank you everyone for coming out, you legends. Be on Kick and YouTube on my gaming channel in a little bit. You should get an editor to blend your face onto Gambit. Oh, that's a pretty good idea, actually, Clemson. That's actually a pretty good idea. So, yeah. On that note, boys and girls, thank you very much. Cellshade, you've come in right at the end. Legend. And we'll see you all later. Have fun navigating this fucking clown world, boys and girls. See you later for some gaming.
Sorry, you probably thought I was a drop bear. Nah, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there. And believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert. So don't do it. Even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your Tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.